Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Skybox. I'm Riley, and I'm the game master for the Purpose series we are currently playing right now. I'm joined by Staten and Leonard, also known as my dad. So, Staten, do you want to start off with your character?
Yeah, I'm James Finch. I'm still James Finch. If y'all have seen Atlantis, I'm Milo Thatch. However, cooler because I have a bird name. I'm a young aspiring Charles Darwin type, uh, who is very upset at the people who are forcing him to go on this awful adventure and are abusing him. And he's starting to stop being such a useless nerd and starting to be a pissed off nerd.
Okay.
And I am Leonard, otherwise known as the Dad,
Yeah.
and I am playing a character called Jen or Genevieve Marceau, and she is a pirate, and currently she is Mr. James Finch's bully.
Okay. Um, so last we left off, you have just reached the smoke of this building that you've seen in the distance. James has inferred that there is no such thing as zombies that can make fire, most likely. Um, and you've reached the top of this building after a little bit of tense discussion. Um, and you'll come across a man. So I will start the introduction that I have written down somewhere in my phone. Here we go. Okay. Arriving at the top of the stairwell, you see a man. He stands up from around the fireplace and salutes at you. This, as you guys can tell, is a soldier from the war. It has clearly been a long time since he has been in battle, but unclear whether he knows if the Great War is over or not. He comes to Geoffrey and gives him a firm handshake while inviting you all into his home to cook a nice meal. He seems trustworthy in this world, but who really is? This is your chance to conversate with him.
Okay, so James Finch is going to converse with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask him, what's his name?
He says,
Good sir.
my name's Colbert Rosenhoff.
James Finch is going to look down at the ground because his name is so much cooler than mine.
And, your name?
A finch, like the bird, but I'm not a bird. I'm a guy,
You
not a
look
bird.
like a bird.
I have been told that I have chicken legs.
He says, well, you're welcome to stay the night if you want. I just got the one tent, so I can sleep out here if you want.
Are you aware of the unfriendly company outside?
Oh, I'm aware they almost beat me up real good, but that's why I've been camping out here. Say, how did you guys get on the island?
Honestly, I don't actually know. I was on a boat, and then they were all being mean to me, and they locked me up, and I threw up, and now I've been hanging out with this horrible ruffian.
A ship.
I silently resent that remark.
Well, I actively resent your face.
Seems there's some tension between you two.
No.
Well,
I'll pipe up at this point and I'll say, this boat just dropped us off. They said that we had to get to a marker here. I don't really know what the goal is.
the beacon. Yeah. They
Beacon.
they sent me too.
Oh,
Great.
have you
How
been
long
here
ago?
for a long time?
I'm not too sure.
That's incredibly. Just I don't like that answer.
Maybe a month, a year.
I don't want to be here for a month. I
Wait,
got books to read.
wait. What's stopping you from getting there? How many people were in your?
Oh, there was about 3 of us.
What a crazy coincidence.
It's been a long time now.
What caused your failure?
Oh well, I mean, I'm sure you've run into them. Psychotic people trying to bite me, and it went so horrible. We tried to break through the barricade, and the fire lit up, and so did the eyes of everybody around us. I watched my friends get ripped apart, piece by piece. And he's like getting a little sick in the face, looking. Just by talking
I
about it.
think James Finch is actually going to throw up right now. So I'm gonna roll my throwing.
Yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah.
You critically failed your throw up. It goes into your body further, and it tastes really gross.
I'm not gonna try to throw up. I'm trying to not throw up.
Oh, okay. So you did throw up.
Yeah, these look like the numbers for projectile vomit.
Okay. Yeah. No. You projectile vomit.
Where?
Just beside the fire. He's got.
Excellent. I'm okay.
If he even thinks about turning my direction, I'm just gonna give him a right hook.
Okay. He looks over at Genevieve and he says, "You don't look like you belong with these two."
I don't think any of us belong together.
Yeah, I belong at home.
We all came from different places. We don't know each other. We have different backgrounds, and not even 100% sure how we ended up where we ended up exactly. Is there any way you can help guide us to where we need to go? Do you want to get off this island? Can you?
If you could help me, that would be greatly appreciated. If we could all get that beacon.
What's in the beacon? Also, what's the beacon?
I'm not too sure myself. I know it's very valuable, and these pirates really want it.
Oh, pirates? I didn't know we were with pirates.
Oh, they didn't tell you.
Well, no, not typically. Pirates don't do that. I don't think. Merceau, is that a thing that they do?
They call themselves the Mask. They're one of the biggest British pirate gang in the world, and they steal whenever they can, and they corrupt whenever they can. But they seem very desperate for this beacon, so I feel like it's our only way out.
Mm.
Do you have any idea exactly what the beacon does? I wasn't clear on.
I mean, I've only heard talks, but I think it has something to do with sending signals to other worlds.
I raise an eyebrow and look at James Finch.
Yeah, I raise an eyebrow and I look at Jen. That seems incredibly specific. Are you sure you don't know more information?
And Geoffrey Sherbert stares blankly.
He's looking directly at a wall right now. He's zonked.
Yeah. This is all I've heard. I mean, they beat me just for hearing that information. I'm surprised I remember it.
Yeah, they beat me up pretty good too. Yeah, they were giving me like a 1-2 hook, but I took it like a champ.
You look like you take things like a champ.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess I'll do a bit of description about Colbert Rosenhoff here real quick. So he's got his fatigues on, his army fatigues. He's got long blonde hair. and a a warped long mustache that's clearly not been shaven for a while. And he's got bad knees, by the way. So he's always sitting down. But now he's going to say, feel free to stay in my tent if you need.
I'm going to sit by the fire. I am entirely uncomfortable with being in some other guy's tent. Just because
Is
of germs.
the only girl standing on this roof at the moment? I join James beside the fire because going in some dude's tent just sounds like a bad idea.
Okay. I'll make an executive decision and say that Geoffrey's going to also stay outside with you guys.
Excellent.
He goes in his tent for the night as the sun goes down. Are you guys gonna go sleep?
I suggest to James that we take turns.
Okay.
So I suggest take first watch, and we'll sleep in 4-hour shifts.
Okay. Yeah. Halfway through the night, Jen wakes me up for my watch. Jen, you go to sleep? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Gotta trust somebody eventually.
I'm awake for about 45 minutes and then I fall asleep.
Okay.
What
So
horrible things happen to us.
so as you guys both go to sleep, you awaken in the dream. Yes, you know it by now. And this feels like deja vu to James Finch. But he doesn't know why. So you wake up in this abyss that surrounds you, this black room, and in front of you are now two locked doors, 5 doors in total. Used to be 4 unlocked doors. Them being labeled Beth K, Galen, Sparrow, let me get the book. I tried to be quick. Please hold. Elevator music. Okay. Doors labeled Galen, Beth K, Sparrow, Blink, and Final Breath. Each door has their own symbols on it. The one with the bloody sword and the rusted cog are now locked. The only 3 other ones that are left are the neon purple star-shaped light, the large eye with eyelashes made of thorns, and an unlit jellyfish. You may feel free to move around in this dream. If not, you can.
So are we in this dream together?
You
or
are both.
separate?
You're both actively in this dream, and you can see each other and communicate.
Say, what in the world is going on? And then I'll just randomly walk over to a random door, and I assume there's like doorknobs on them?
They do have doorknobs. They're just like wooden doors.
Okay, in that case, I'm just going to randomly walk up to a door and attempt to turn a doorknob, unless James.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just like walk behind her and like touch her back to see if she's real.
You can touch her. She is real.
Slap my face and flick myself and stuff.
Is there any specific?
You don't have to worry about slapping your face. I turn around and slap it for you.
Okay. Is there any specific door you want to go to?
Just roll a random one, or do you want me to roll random? How many doors?
There's 5 doors.
I really want to go to the one with the eyeball.
Go to the one with the eyeball then.
Okay.
Okay.
So is he no longer following me, or is it just going to be that happens to be the random door that I?
You guys can both go together if you'd like.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say the eyeball door is the one that I just randomly happen to walk up to.
Okay. As you guys both approach this door, you hear whispering through the door. It doesn't sound like anything you've heard. It's just this weird combination of sounds in a way that doesn't sound like any language. But you do distinctively hear two letters, R and E. Not in that order, but you do hear them come up within this weird amalgamation of sounds. And
So
they're
like
very
we
clear.
literally hear them say R,
Yeah,
blah blah blah, E.
and then E, yeah, or E, R, and they've said it a couple times at this point.
I'm gonna ask who's behind the door.
The whispering stops.
Knock on the door.
I was already like turning the doorknob.
Okay, so which happens first?
I'm gonna
Well,
knock on the open door.
Yeah, like I think I had already got to the door, so I would have already been turning the doorknob because he was following me.
Okay, so you already turning the doorknob to open it. Okay. So as you open the door, you guys both wake up immediately.
Shit.
Now I have a little section here. Okay. You all wake up simultaneously to the sound of Geoffrey fighting Colbert. Fists are clearly being thrown, and shortly after, a gun is cocked. Only crickets are heard after that moment, but you're both aware that something is wrong.
Well, I definitely would be sleeping with my gun on me, so I am clearly drawing out my gun as I'm hearing the sound of the rust.
I'm gonna like scurry into the corner, like I'm gonna push myself into the corner.
I'm just gonna mumble something about rum as I kind of stand up and half stumble in my sleep, trying to pull out my gun.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that old guy got turned into a zombie.
Oh, good thinking. Good thinking. Because you wouldn't do that to Tristan's character. So like, does your character know anything about this door?
About the door
Yeah.
in
Like,
a past life.
so your character would only have like passing sort of deja vu feelings?
Yes.
Or is it something you can like blurt out, like, "Oh my god, I've been there before"?
No, he doesn't know. He has no idea why he has deja vu. But he finds it very unnerving as a man of science.
Yeah, so we're ready to continue. We're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just jumping up and trying to pull out my gun and going, "Pass the rum." What? Trying to pull out my gun, and I think James is over there looking perplexed or something.
Okay.
I scurried into the corner looking very scared and covered and put my hands over my face.
Okay. So the sun is just rising at this moment. And you can only hear faint breathing from the other side of the tent.
Hello. I'm gonna push Jen in front of me to go do something.
That's probably perfect because my character is just sort of a dive right into the thick of things. So I would just be beelining it right towards whatever's going.
Okay. So, you come around the tent, and you see Colbert, with his arm around, Geoffrey. Sorry, I forgot his name for a second. And he's got a gun to his head, and he's at the edge of the building. And he's like, don't fucking move. And he's got the gun.
Oh, okay, is he saying don't move to us or don't move to the person he's got in headlock?
He's talking to you.
Okay, so
I'm
that's
gonna not
saying
move.
looks like we have a bit of a standoff because I've already got my gun drawn and pointed at you, and you're currently waving your gun around as well. So, wanna talk? Please and thank.
He says, what is there to talk about?
How about we start with why you are holding a gun to our friend's head?
He says, I've got nothing left. This is all I need.
To what? To kill someone?
And he takes a bite out of Joffrey's neck.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Just like
In that
rips
case,
flesh.
I would like to blow his brains all over the place.
Okay. Do your aiming, I guess, your marksmanship skill.
I am looking that up.
You have 3 dice in marksmanship.
Oh.
Oh,
Did I do that correctly?
you did it correctly. You critically failed because the last number is the wild die. So
So my gun just like misfire, or do I just like kind of stumble and shoot off in the wind?
Yeah, so that means your gun is now jammed in some way. It'll take a turn for you to fix it. He's going to now throw Joffrey's body over the building. And he just kind of like Joffrey's still alive. You can tell he's still alive, but he just kind of like falls over the building. Like there's not a lot of resistance from him.
I'm gonna try to like reflexively jump at him. Can I do like an acrobatics or reflexes to try to just like jump and grab his leg or something?
For sure, yeah.
What
This
would
is
that
so out
be?
of character. I love it. That would be like you could do acrobatics, yeah. You have so many dice in acrobatics.
Oh, and I get to add.
Oh.
I got a 21.
Okay. Yeah, you so you grab him by the leg. What is your goal?
I had no goal. It was just a really weird, out of character for him, just like reflex that he didn't know was in him.
Okay, he's gonna be like, get off me, and he's going to try and squeeze his way out with contortion. He does not succeed. You're gripped onto his leg.
Wait, Geoffrey?
No, Colbert.
I was grabbing Geoffrey.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay.
As he was falling.
That makes more sense. Okay, yeah, you grab his leg. He smacks into the side of the building, and he's unconscious now.
Okay, my wrist hurts now.
We're in a whole different situation. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. Okay. If you want to do something, you can do something, Jen.
So while that was going on, my first response was a very calm and casual, well, that was rather unfortunate as my gun jams. And as he blindly jumps in a reflex action to save that person, I barely acknowledge it because I'm just busy trying to unjam my gun. Quite casually, by the way.
Okay. He's gonna try and shoot James. He misses out of fear? Question mark.
I'm gonna kick him in the leg while because I'm imagining like I'm on my stomach grabbing his leg or grabbing Geoffrey's leg. So I'm gonna try to just kick him in the shin or something, get him away from me.
Okay. Perfect. That will probably be just like a melee combat.
Okay. Oh shit.
Okay. You miss and you start to actually slip off of the edge a little bit.
Okay.
And
That's rough.
you're kind of holding on by your knee and your foot, like on the ledge of the building.
All right. Okay. Is it Jen's turn?
So yeah, Jin can do something now.
Okay, is my gun like back in action again?
It should be, yeah.
Okay, because somebody needs their brains blown out here. So I'm going to take aim and shoot that dude again.
Oh. Jack's going into the tub. Okay. So are you gonna shoot him?
Yeah, that's the intention. I gotta blow this guy's brains out. Here's hoping I don't miss and shoot somebody.
Okay. Go for it. And also, I'd like to remind everybody now, actually, that we have fate points, and they can be spent. I feel like I should have said that earlier. Your fate points can be spent to like literally re-roll the whole thing.
So describe fate points for me and what I can do with.
So with character points, you can add a dice to your roll. With fate points, you can re-roll the entire thing.
So what's that look like? Like, do I just say I want to spend a fate point?
Yeah, so after you roll, you can be like, I want to spend a fate point, or before your roll, you can be like, I want to spend a character point to, get an extra dice to my thing.
All right, so let's roll and see what happens.
Okay, so you hit him. So you get him in the chest, and he just drops off the edge.
Could I be rolling damage?
No, you don't need to roll damage. If I remember correctly, yeah.
3d6 plus 2.
Yeah, your lowest roll would kill him. So, you blow a hole in his body, and he falls off the edge.
I say, well, that was much better.
I'm gonna try to lift Geoffrey up.
Okay, you might need some help for this.
I will definitely need some help, but I'm gonna try on my own.
Okay.
Just because I'm not really thinking right now. So what is that? Physique?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. You critically fail. Okay, so you drop Joffrey's body.
Okay, how far does he fall?
He falls all the way to the ground. You can't see his body anymore. He probably landed on a car or a trash can or something.
Okay.
Something like that. Something on the side of the street.
James Finch is going to swear.
Oh.
So let me just get my my swear generator.
Your swear generator.
He says, "Titless maggot detector." Son of a broad-faced butt Lori Piper.
At this point in time, I am both actively surprised by the fact that he was actually attempting to rescue somebody and shocked that he failed, and more shocked that I can hear him cursing. Gunther's sort of standing there like, oh, wow,
And
what's going on?
Then I'm gonna go, fuck.
Okay.
So that was doubly unfortunate.
I'm gonna just walk past Jen and go downstairs.
Okay.
I'm going to inspect my gun real quick because it just jammed before I begin to fall. I assume it's going to take him a second to grab his stuff anyway.
Yeah, you gotta carry your books and everything. So, just as a little update for James's books. It it's probably clear to you that the book that you've read about zombies is not completely accurate, or at least doesn't describe the full story.
I'll be yelling after him. Wait up, James!
Also, before Jen goes down the stairs, you can clearly see this in this red circle where you guys are headed. And watch this little magic here. Boom. There's a mall located right in the middle of this this location where you've heard the beacon is. This is actually a mall from a mainland. It was lifted and placed in the middle of this island.
That is really impressive.
It's crazy that they have malls in like 1919.
It's not your conventional mall.
The concept behind a mall was actually originally created in Rome.
We actually had this conversation.
Did it stick around in 1919 though?
It was originally created like 1,000 years ago or more, a couple thousand years.
But did they have them in 1919?
I don't think they did. I don't think they created them until like the 1950s.
Because like that's part of like suburban culture. Anyways,
So okay. So how do we know that it's mall? Like, it's just because we kind of saw it off in a distance.
The modern mall became popular in the 1980s, but this is obviously not. There's not like you go shopping for clothes here. Mall. This is you buy food and stuff here. It's a mall.
Like a market.
Yes, that's probably the word I was looking for. But it's a large complex building. So yeah, that should clear things up for you. Now, what is your guys' next move?
I need to go see what's wrong with Geoffrey.
Okay.
I am literally just following him at this point because I'm still a little tired. And I really need.
Okay. You arrive at his body. He landed on the concrete.
Nice. Okay.
Most likely, all of his bones are broken.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my medicine to see if that is the case.
Okay.
Okay, I got an 18.
You can, from your 18, you can tell that most of his bones are broken.
Okay, gonna roll again to try and do something about it.
What do you want to do about it?
I think the best course of action would be to knock him unconscious so that we can start, putting him in a cast or like.
Oh well, he's not moving.
Is he breathing?
Would you like to check his? Would you like to check if he's breathing?
Do I have to roll to check if his chest is moving up and down?
No. Do you want to check, like, if he's okay? I'll just
Yes.
tell you he's not breathing and he doesn't have a pulse.
Okay, I'm gonna slap him around a little bit and start yelling at him to wake up.
He doesn't wake up.
I'm
Okay.
like, James, he's dead, James.
I'm going to start giving him like CPR, start like punching him in the chest and stuff.
I will gently place my hand on James's shoulder and say, James, he's dead, James.
I'm gonna stick my fingers in his nose and wiggle them around.
Okay.
I'm gonna tickle him.
Okay.
Step back and confused at this point.
Okay. So, are you still at his body?
I'm not giving up on him.
Okay. His eyes open.
Fantastic. I'm gonna slap him for giving us such a big scare.
Okay, he grabs you by the head and the shoulder and tries to bite you.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see where this is going.
At this point in time, I'm just kind of looking around for bottles, looking inside them, dumping them upside down to see if there's any liquid in them, and then tossing them aside,
I'm
and
gonna
casually
shout.
ignoring what's.
I'm gonna shout, Jen, blast him.
Okay, he's
I'm
gonna
gonna
take
hold
his.
him down.
Okay, he can't quite bite you.
I'm gonna hold him down and shout, Jen, blast him.
Okay, I'm going to ignore him for a turn because it's very important that I check bottles to see if any of them have rum in them. So I'm just going to let him deal with that for.
Okay, James, you can make a turn.
Okay, fine. I'm going to start smacking his head on the pavement.
Oh my gosh.
Over and over and over again. Until his brains spill out.
Okay. So, yeah, make your melee combat roll. Okay, you smack him against the ground real good. And a little bit of brain comes out the top.
Can I do it again?
Um,
Because I'm in a fit of rage.
yeah, I'll let you do it again.
Hmm.
Okay, you miss. I'm actually gonna roll contortion here. That.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh!
Ooh.
Right here, let's see how contorted. Okay, so 16. So Joffrey's body gets up, and actually runs away.
Wait. At this point in time, am I looking at what's going on?
You can see all of this from the street that you're on.
Okay, I'm just going to make a rather disgusted-looking face and kind of lean back, like, hey,
I'm gonna try to grab Jen's gun. Really quick.
should he roll for that?
Yeah.
Do you want to let him?
Well, no, I'm going to give him the backside of my hand, but clearly he should have an opportunity to try.
Yeah, you can try if you want.
Okay.
Roll sleight of hand.
Okay. Shit.
Oh, okay, you critically failed. I was gonna say that Jen needs to roll like a.
I roll my melee combat.
No, you're fine. He critically failed, so he trips on himself trying to grab your gun.
So I don't even notice what he's doing.
No, and he just falls over beside you, trying to. Yeah, and Joffrey is now gone. Oh, delete that. There we go.
I said, "What are you doing down there?"
I'm gonna be like, go chase him, get after him, and I'm gonna like get up and like try to run as best as I can after him.
Can I like use melee combat to like grab the scruff of his shirt to keep him from running?
There should be a thing for this. What is it? Oh, sorry, we used the wrong one. We're supposed to be brawling earlier, but that's okay. You can do like lifting if you want to lift him up.
I just want to kind of grab him by the back of the shirt,
just do
or
like
jacket
a.
or whatever, and just start walking in the general direction of the mall, dragging him behind me.
Okay.
That's my intent.
Just do like a regular reflex, and James, you can do a dodge.
Okay. What's dodge? Where's dodge?
It's in your reflexes area, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
My reflexes are 3d6. Just roll.
Okay. So Jen grabs you.
Okay.
How do you want to get there?
I assume I'm not going to probably get very far dragging a man by his shirt tail.
Are you guys gonna cooperate?
How far do I get with this?
James, are you gonna?
Yeah, I think my whole anger thing is over. I'm just gonna let him drag me for a minute and think.
Okay. Are you taking the road path, or do you want to head through some back alleys, or what's the?
I want to take the most direct route. So which way am I facing?
You can be facing whatever way you want to be. That way. That could work. Okay, so you guys head through some back alleys. Um, and as you come through the street, there are quite a few zombies walking on the streets. You could try
Okay,
and
well,
sneak
I'm
by,
just gonna
or
kind of drag him for a few steps, until he's kind of, actually trying to walk with me,
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
gonna.
we'll
Yeah.
walk until we catch glimpse, and then I'm gonna try to duck back behind the building and kind of sort of hold out my arm to keep him from walking.
I'm going to casually duck under his arm and kind of just keep walking towards the goal. I honestly do not care about the zombies at this point.
Okay, well, I'm hiding behind the building.
okay. Um, so James, you exit out. Um, as you come out, you can see this black line I have here more clearly. It's a giant barricade, giant concrete barricades, and there seems to be like like barbed wire and other defensive measures put up on the street so that people can't get through.
Hmm.
And there are quite a few zombies that are right in front of the barricade, just kind of limply smacking the concrete.
Hmm. I'm gonna.
You want to try and go around?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I'll drop a couple of buildings here. So as you try to slip between some of these buildings, you realize there is even more concrete fortifications between the buildings than there is on the road.
Oh wow. Okay. Huh. Okay, that changes my plan then. I'm gonna go down the road to where this barricade is, and I'm gonna use my advantage, my trademark specialization of a famous animal call to make the sound of something a zombie would find delicious and appealing, and make it sound like it's from really far away, so that to draw them all away.
Okay. Yeah, a couple of them do see you. They're walking towards you.
How many?
Like four.
Okay.
Um, but the rest of them that are facing the concrete don't really care. So you can make a call if you want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do that call. What do I roll?
Yes, just roll your animal handling or something. Yeah, that makes sense.
Kaboom.
Okay, you do it good. And all of the zombies turn around and they think you're food, and they're now, some of them are running towards you.
I am not sure what the plan is here, other than to get eaten. I am still hiding behind the building, watching this take.
Okay. So,
How many zombies are we talking about?
Probably like 40.
I do not have enough bullets.
I do just want to say that my mastery of the animal calls I did say that I wanted to make it sound like it was from far away, but that's okay. That's fine.
Well, you're the only delicious thing they see, so.
Well, I'm basically a skeleton. So,
Okay. What do you want to do about this?
I'm gonna back up towards and walk, or I guess run as much as I can, towards the fire from before.
Oh, the building?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, yeah, you can head back the way you came.
Is he running in my direction?
Yes.
Because if he is,
Yes.
I am going to run back the way we came, but I'm going to duck around the building and try to come up between the two other buildings. So I'm still going the same direction that we were headed, but just around the other side of the building, so I'm not like in the line of fire.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Do you want to join her, James?
No, I'm going all the way to the building. I'm leading them all the way to the
You're
building.
leading them all the way to the building.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You will need to roll for this because, your move is less than the zombies.
Okay.
I feel like this is a horror movie trope.
So roll your running.
James Finch is the virgin.
Ooh.
Okay. Wow. 8. No,
I got-
yeah, I'm gonna say that's good. So you can outrun them. Now, if you want to lead them all the way back to the building, you're gonna need to roll your stamina as well.
Okay. Wow, it's really far away, isn't it?
It's all the way around. It's like running a
All the
whole.
way around one corner.
It's around
Okay.
I mean, it's a whole block. Like these are buildings, so.
I'm picturing these buildings as like
Yeah,
house
like
size.
if I was to make your characters the right size, they'd be like even smaller than that.
Yeah, I mean that gray building there, that thing had what was it, 3 floors or something like that?
It might have had more than that. Actually, I don't remember. But something like that.
It's basically a large apartment building.
Oh, with my stamina.
Wow, you're lucky with the rolls today. Okay, that'll get you there. Wow. Okay, so you lead the zombies all the way back to the building. Jen, you went this way, correct? In between these buildings?
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Whichever one I can kind of fit between that's not in the path of the zombies.
Okay, yeah, this will be safe. And then we'll get back to that. So, James, what is your plan?
To run towards the fire, and one by one, because I'm imagining like now that I've darted between all these like alleys, they're basically single file now.
Mm-hmm.
And push them one by one into the fire.
Okay, it's a campfire. It's a very small fire.
Oh. Okay. Well then, I'm going to take all of my books.
Oh
and
my
dump them
gosh.
into the fire.
Okay, you do
And then
get there
start
before them.
throwing flaming books at them, just chucking them. And I've
Okay.
got so many that like some of them are guaranteed to hit.
Okay. Wow. I would like you to I'd like you to roll your scholar, and hope to get a low roll.
I don't think I can. Why would my scholar?
Okay, yeah, no, that works. So you're like 2/3 hurt by this, emotionally.
Oh yeah. But James is becoming more and more just numb.
Is what I'm picturing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, you do that. So you'll have to throw a book at every single one of these zombies. You know that, right?
No, because they're on fire, so the fire's gonna spread.
Oh, do you want to push them into the books?
No, I want to throw the on fire books at them.
Okay, probably won't catch them on fire.
Yeah, well, there's probably not malls in 1919.
You're right, there isn't.
Let's be suspending some disbelief.
So correct me if I'm wrong. You're thinking like, hey, these are like dusty old corpses. I can set them on fire type deal.
Yes.
Um. Okay. How about this?
There is some merit to this because old clothing would be all linen, so it would just like go up.
Ah ha ha ha.
I will let you throw all your books in, and you can roll search to see how many very flammable books you can find, and those will light them on fire.
Okay. What? Okay. I don't know
Like
what a
which
very flammable book
which
is.
book is like
Dry Bible paper.
really on fire? Yeah,
I gotta throw
like
all
some
my
of them may
Bibles.
not burn very well. So your Bibles,
Okay.
all
I'm rolling
50
my
of
search.
your Bibles.
Okay. So I got a 46 in that, and then plus 2. I got 18.
Okay. So you find 2 good flammable books.
2
Yeah.
with an 18?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Would you like to throw it at them now?
Yeah, I'm just like chucking books at them.
Okay, roll throwing.
Is there anything you could do like where are all the books coming from? Is it just coming from his like chest of books?
Yeah, I've just got like dozens and dozens of books. I'm just gonna start
Well,
hucking.
you had
But,
dozens.
but he's in the
and
building. There's got to be other flammable stuff in the building.
Yeah, here's the thing. You ducked behind a building instead of coming to help. So I don't have any time now.
Yes, it's true because you were being chased by 40 zombies, and I'm no fool.
And you were the one with a gun and fighting skills.
Well, this is the situation we're put in.
Well, no, it's a situation you put us in.
You walked into the zombies and then called them.
You gave us no other options, so.
Okay, did you roll your throwing?
No, I don't even know where that is.
I mean, won't the building eventually catch on fire?
Okay, you missed with your first book. They're getting closer and closer to you.
I still think it's ridiculous that I only have 2 flammable books when they're all made of paper.
You have flammable books, you just probably don't want to spend the time to light each one of them on fire. Like,
Okay, well, paper
you need
is
ones that are going to burn faster.
Okay, what
You
next?
can throw. I don't know. What do you want to do? You can throw again if you want. You got another one.
Can I make a suggestion? Just like lead him into the building, jump out a window, run around the other side, and slam the door shut, and then let the building burn.
There's 40 of them. There's like a horde. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the goal is to try to trap as many of the horde inside the building as you jump out the other side of the building, and then just keep making a run for it. You can run. I mean, you have a vague idea where I am. You're going to see me if you run back to my general direction.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I can't run. I don't know how to run.
The exact same roll.
Yeah.
You can
Try.
spend
I'll hear
fate
the
points as
screaming.
well. By the way, remember.
Hmm?
You have fate points as well. You can spend.
Oh, okay. I'll do that
If you
again.
like. Are you spending a fate point?
Ooh, yes.
Okay. Oh, beautiful. What a roll. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You hit them with the book. And he like trips over the like it's just like a roll of just like all the zombies tripping over each other, and they start to catch on fire a little bit. They're gonna start getting up though soon. But you have a second to think about what you want to do.
I don't know. Let Jen come up with something.
Jen, would you like to check on how James is doing with those zombies, as you may be concerned?
That's tough. If I walk over there now, I'm walking to the back end of a 40-member zombie horde. If I walk, okay, let's say I kind of walk back in that general direction to look where he ran to because I'm confused. I got no idea what he's doing right now or why he's running that direction. What do I see when I go over there?
If you were to like pop your head through the alley,
Yeah, sure.
uh, you hear sounds from the top of the building, but you don't actually see anything like on the lower floors of the building. You hear a lot of screaming and book throwing. Um, yeah.
So can I see like the back of the zombie horde or like what's happening?
Oh no, they're all up the stairs at this point, but you hear them.
Okay, so you ran all the way to the top of the building?
Hmm?
James, did you run all the way to the top of the building?
The fire's next to the building, isn't it?
It's on the top of the building.
Oh, I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Then I guess, yeah. What?
Is
They're
there
just getting
any
real
way
quiet. Anyways.
down from the top of the building other than going through the building and down the stairs? Is there like a fire escape? Could he climb down a ledge?
You could, theoretically jump to this building, the one labeled in pink.
Hmm.
It is a floor, shorter. Might be scary, but you can do it.
Hmm.
So can I see that from the ground?
You can see the other building is shorter.
Okay, I have an idea now. I'm gonna roll disguise to try to pretend that I'm a zombie, and I'm gonna do this by pretending to eat some of the zombie brains that I have in my inventory that I
Okay.
saved from the first time we saw a zombie.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Callbacks. Some zombie brains. Okay. These are, by now, they're pretty gross. I mean, they're gross when you had them, but like, they're not
How
getting any
long?
better.
How long have they been in there? We've only been here for like 3 hours.
You yeah, you've only been here for a night. So, but they are
I'm
very
not. I'm not actually gonna eat them though.
okay.
I'm just gonna
Uh,
pretend to.
okay.
You know, I've seen The Walking Dead, and this could work if he just sort of smeared the goop on his face to disguise his delicious smell.
Yeah, yeah. I'll smear some of it, and then I'll like try pretend to eat some of it. I got
Okay.
a 13.
Um. Okay. Um. You realize this is a pretty good disguise. Like, is the right idea, but you also look very You still look very human. Still very alive.
I'm gonna chop one of my arms off.
Is that what you want to do?
No, I
Okay.
don't even have a weapon. They took my
Okay, so
knives away.
at this point, am I getting an inkling of really what's going on?
Um. Yeah. Well, you know that James is in a bad situation. He's kind of uh blocked on our roof.
Okay, so I'm going to force him to do the thing that he doesn't want to do. I'm going to enter the bottom of the building. And when I'm in there, I'm going to grab the old furniture and stuff and just kind of throw it into a pile along with any cloth I can see laying around. Then I'm going to use my flint and steel and I'm going to start a big roaring fire downstairs.
Okay.
And then I'm going to walk back out and close the door.
Um. Okay. Yeah. You don't need to roll anything for that. Um, you can just do that. Yeah, you have a flint and steel, so you can just do that. And James, you do hear the starts of a fire.
Okay. James doesn't want to run anymore.
Okay, is he gonna stick with his disguise?
James is kind of sick of running, and he's gonna actually
Oops.
look in his
I think I did something to them.
great grandfather's bag of prophecies to see what's in there, just as because he expects he's gonna die now.
Okay.
So does he see anything in there? God of the skies.
Great grandfather's bag of prophecies. Okay. You pull out a tiny door,
Hmm.
and it whispers to you. And this is a real vivid moment where you realize this is the door from your dream.
Okay. James is gonna take this as a good omen,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna let myself fall off the side of the building
Okay.
and hope that I land on something good.
Okay. So, this is how it plays out. The door whispers at you, and you take a step into the air and let your body fall. You hear the doors very quietly say the letters. And
Okay.
is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, as I'm falling, I'm going to say R J fuck R E.
Okay. Just as you finish that, from Jen's perspective, you hear a crack of a body hit the ground, from behind the building, and the sky lights up as this beam of energy shoots down into the middle of this mall, making this piercing loud, like, screaming sound. And all of the lights go out. The sun goes out, and everything is
When
dark.
you say all the lights, do you mean like all light in general, or just
all light in general. The sun goes out, everything.
I am now in inky black.
Mm-hmm. And that is where we're going to end this episode.
Jen really needs a drink right now.
Okay.
James, did you just end the world?
We'll continue this in the next episode. Bye.